Good evening, students. Welcome back to the Mudra classes for inter and degree, all groups, all subjects. I am your commerce lecturer. I'll explain commerce to you. So, in today's session, I am going to explain you ledger accounts. Okay, in today's session, I am going to explain you ledger accounts. So, compulsory in intermediate, you will get one question compulsory for 5 marks. Okay, compulsory you will get in intermediate first year. In intermediate first year compulsory, you are going to get one question from this chapter for 5 marks. You have hardly 6 or 7 problems. If you learn the 5 to 6 problems, you will get compulsory one question, Anna. So how to prepare? See, this is I am explaining from Telangana Intermediate First Year textbook, page number 66, question number 11. So these problems will also helpful to become first year first semester. Okay, not only for intermediate first year, these ledger accounts are helpful to become first year first semester. Okay, so let's do, this is the question, Anna, like this question asking to you, prepare Sudha account. Whose account asking to prepare here? Sudha account. So we will prepare here we will write name of Sudha. So Sudha account. Okay, right. So we will prepare here Sudha account. I will write as a name. Okay, now go to the previous question. What is given here? Prepare Sudha account from the following: amount due from Sudha. Amount due from Sudha. So Nana, ఈ చాప్టర్ నుంచి ఖచ్చితంగా 5 మార్క్స్కి ఒక ప్రాబ్లం వస్తుంది, గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. ఓకేనా? ये प्रॉब्लम ये चैप्टर में से कंपलसरी ये प्रॉब्लम 5 मार्क को आता फाइनल एग्जाम में. दिस चैप्टर इज फ्रॉम इंटरमीडिएट फर्स्ट ईयर लेजर अकाउंट्स. देयर आर ओनली 5 to 6 प्रॉब्लम्स. इधर केवल 5 से 6 प्रॉब्लम्स सीख लिए तो एक पक्का एक 5 मार्क का आते हैं अपन को एग्जाम में. सो हियर क्वेश्चन गिवन, first one asking to prepare Sudha account. So I written here heading as a Sudha account. So Sudha account लिखो बोला, Sudha account लिखे, Sudha account రాయమన్నాడు, మనం Sudha account అనేది రాసుకున్నాం. Next, amount due from Sudha. First of all, you have to know what is the meaning of Sudha. Amount due from Sudha. Amount due from Sudha means Sudha is liable to pay cash to us. Amount due from Sudha అంటే అర్థమేనా? Sudha మనకి డబ్బులు పే చేసేది ఉంది అని అర్థం. अमाउंट ड्यू फ्रॉम सुधा बोले तो क्या बेटा? सुधा अपन को पैसे देने का है, उसका मतलब है. सो हाउ टू राइट दिस वन? इन सुधा अकाउंट debit side, in Sudha account debit side, we have to write as a opening balance to balance brought on. How much amount given there? I think 8,000 rupees. That 8,000 rupees we have to write. Okay, so what is the date? 2018 February 1st. So here I will write 2018 February 1st. Okay, very important beta. Amount due from Sudha said, that means Sudha is liable to pay cash to us. Amount due from Sudha అంటున్నాడు అంటే సుధా మనకి డబ్బులు ఇచ్చేది ఉంది. సో డెబిట్ సైడ్ ఓపెनिंग बैलेंस రాయాలి. अमाउंट ड्यू फ्रॉम सुधा बोल रहा बेटा, सुधा अपन को पैसे देने के है, इसलिए अपन डेबिट साइड ओपनिंग बैलेंस लिख लेना. नाउ सी द नेक्स्ट वन, goods sold to Sudha. Goods sold to Sudha. See, when you are doing, Sudha is a name. First of all, Sudha is a name. Name means which account? Name means personal account. In previous class already I told you, name means personal account. Personal account rule you have to remember. Personal account rule, debit the receiver, credit the giver. That rule you have to remember. So here I will write for you that rule. Just a minute, I will write for you that rule. Right. Now listen. So amount due from Sudha given, amount due from Sudha. Sudha is a name. Name means personal account. So we have to remember the personal account rule. Personal account rule. Personal account rule equals to debit the receiver and credit the giver. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Personal account rule is debit the receiver, credit the giver. When you are doing Sudha account, see, this is called ledger account. Nana asking this chapter name is ledger, so we have to prepare ledger accounts. When we are this ledger account, I am explaining now in shortcut. Actually, this is not the procedure. In previous session, I explained to you how to write journal entries by forgiving transaction, how to post the journal entries in the ledger account, how to balance the ledger accounts, how to prepare trial balance by seeing the ledger account. In previous video I explained, but here without writing journal entries, how to do the ledger accounts I am going to explain you. Ikkada nana ప్రీవియస్ వీడియోలో మీకు జర్నల్ ఎంట్రీస్ ఎలా రాయాలి, వాటి నుంచి లెడ్జర్ అకౌంట్స్ ఎలా ప్రిపేర్ చేయాలి, లెడ్జర్ అకౌంట్స్ నుంచి ట్రయల్ బ్యాలెన్స్ ఎలా ప్రిపేర్ చేయాలో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాను. కానీ ఇక్కడ జర్నల్ ఎంట్రీస్ లేకుండా డైరెక్ట్గా ఎలా రాయాలో అనేది నేర్పిస్తున్నాను. బేటా ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ వీడియో ఇన్ దిస్ క్వశ్చన్ सी इन प्रीवियस वीडियो में आपको पहले ट्रांजैक्शन से जर्नल एंट्रीज कैसा लिखना, जर्नल एंट्री से लेजर अकाउंट कैसा प्रिपेयर करना, फिर लेजर अकाउंट से क्या बोलते हैं ट्रायल बैलेंस कैसा प्रिपेयर करना मैं एक्सप्लेन करा. मगर ये क्वेश्चन में विथ अपन लेजर अकाउंट्स बिना प्रिपेयर करे कैसा प्रॉब्लम्स लिखना, जर्नल एंट्रीज प्रिपेयर करे बिना जर्नल एंट्रीज लिखे कैसा प्रॉब्लम करना मैं सिखा रहा हूँ इधर. ओके, लेट्स सी द second one. So amount due from Sudha said, amount due from Sudha. So debit side I written opening balance. Now see the second one. Goods sold to Sudha, goods sold to Sudha. When we are doing ledger account, in front of me you are there, so I am assume that you are the Sudha. Whose account we are preparing here? Here we are preparing Sudha account, so I am assuming that you are the Sudha. And in front of you I am is there, I am is here, so you think I am the Sudha. Okay, see amount goods sold to Sudha, that means I am selling goods to you. I am selling goods to you. Who are you? You are a Sudha. So Sudha receiver or giver? Sudha is a receiver. Okay. Where see Sudha is a receiver. Already we written here. When Sudha is receiver, receiver is on which side? Debit side. So in Sudha account debit side we have to write. If Sudha is giver, we write on credit side. See whose account we are preparing here? We are preparing Sudha account. So after reading the question, Sudha is receiver or Sudha is giver, we have to check. If Sudha is receiver, write on debit side. If Sudha is giver, write on credit side, because based on the rule. Okay, so మనం ఏం చేయాలన్నా ఫస్ట్ ఇచ్చిన క్వశ్చన్ చదవాలి. క్వశ్చన్ చదివిన తర్వాత సుధా రిసీవరా గివరా చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఒకవేళ సుధా రిసీవర్ అయితే రిసీవర్ ఎక్కడుంది రూల్లో? డెబిట్ సైడ్. సో సుధా అకౌంట్లో డెబిట్ సైడ్ రాయాలి. ఒకవేళ సుధా గివర్ అనుకో, గివర్ ఎక్కడుంది రూల్లో? క్రెడిట్ సైడ్. సో సుధా అకౌంట్లో క్రెడిట్ సైడ్ రాయాలి. సో ఐ హోప్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ బెటా. వన్స్ अगेन आई विल एक्सप्लेन, लिसन केयरफुली. सो इन सुधा अकाउंट, सीधा अकाउंट में कैसा लिखना बेटा? अपन किसका अकाउंट बना रहे इधर? सुधा अकाउंट. सुधा अकाउंट रिसीवर है गिवर है चेक करना. क्वेश्चन पढ़ना, क्वेश्चन पढ़ने के बाद अगर सुधा रिसीवर है तो डेबिट से लिखना, अगर सुधा गिवर है तो क्रेडिट से लिखना. डेबिट बोलो तो आपको मालूम लेफ्ट साइड, क्रेडिट बोलो तो भी आपको मालूम राइट साइड. ओके, नाउ सी द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, सेकंड लाइन. Goods sold to Sudha, goods sold to Sudha. What is the meaning of goods sold to Sudha? Business sold goods to Sudha. So you are the Sudha, you are the receiving the goods. So receiver is on which side? Receiver is on debit side. So in Sudha account, debit side we have to write what we sold, goods. So write down here to sale account 11,000 rupees. What is the date given in the question? 8th date. So that date we have to write. See the next question. Sorry, just a minute. Right, next one. Goods written by Sudha. Goods written by Sudha. That means previously on 4th date I sold goods to Sudha. Now from in that goods some damaged goods are there. Now Sudha returned goods. 4th date నాడు ఏమైనా నేను సుధాకి గూడ్స్ అమ్మినా. 12th డేట్ నాడు ఏమైంది? నేను 4th డేట్ నాడు అమ్మిన గూడ్స్లో కొన్ని డ్యామేజ్ ఉన్నాయి, ఆ గూడ్స్ రిటర్న్ పంపించింది సుధా. क्या हुआ बेटा? 4 तारीख को अपन गुड्स भेजे सुधा को, और 12 तारीख को क्या हुआ? अपन जो गुड्स भेजे 4 तारीख को उसमें थोड़ा डैमेज थे, वो 12 तारीख को सुधा अपन को रिटर्न भेजे. व्हेन सुधा इज रिटर्न गुड्स, सुधा इज रिसीवर और गिवर? सुधा इज ए गिवर. सी you are the Sudha, you returned goods to me, that means you are the giver. So giver is on which side in the rule? Giver is on credit side. So in Sudha account, credit side we have to write by, previously when you sold the goods, you return sale. When you are returning the goods, you have to write sale return. So sale return account, amount, how much goods sold, 4,000 rupees I think. Let's see one time. Yes, 4,000 rupees. Next date is 12. So date is 12, 2018, February 12th. Next one, cash received from Sudha. 16th date what given, Anna? Cash received from Sudha. 16th date given, cash received from Sudha. Okay, 16th date given, cash received from Sudha. That means business is receiving cash from Sudha. So Sudha is a giver, Sudha is a giver. So giver is on which side? Giver is on credit side. So in Sudha account, credit side we have to write by cash account, by cash account. Okay, I think amount 6,000 rupees. Let's see one time. No, 3,000 rupees. So here we have to write 3,000 rupees. రైట్. సో ఇక్కడ ఏం జరిగిందన్నా, క్యాష్ రిసీవ్డ్ ఫ్రమ్ సుధా అన్నాడు, అంటే మనం సుధా దగ్గర నుంచి క్యాష్ తీసుకున్నాము. సో సుధా గివర్, గివర్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది రూల్లో? క్రెడిట్ సైడ్ ఉంది, కాబట్టి సుధా అకౌంట్లో క్రెడిట్ సైడ్ బై క్యాష్ అని రాసుకోవాలి. इधर क्वेश्चन में क्या बोल रहा बेटा? कैश रिसीव्ड फ्रॉम सुधा बोल रहे. दैट मीन्स वी आर रिसीविंग कैश फ्रॉम सुधा, वी आर रिसीविंग कैश फ्रॉम सुधा. सो सुधा ये कैश दे रहे अपन को, सुधा गिवर है. सो एज पर रूल गिवर इज ऑन विच साइड? क्रेडिट साइड. दैट्स वाई इन सुधा अकाउंट अपन क्रेडिट साइड लिख लेना बाई कैश बोलकर. ठीक है, सीधा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Received check from Sudha, received check from Sudha. So I am receiving one check from Sudha. That means Sudha is giving the check. So Sudha is giver, Sudha is a giver. Giver is on which side? Credit side. So in Sudha account, credit side we have to write by what we received? We received check. Check is an instrument which is related to bank. Instead of check we have to write here by bank account. Okay, what is the amount given in the question? Amount is 6,000 rupees given, so 6,000 we have to write here. So what ఏమేం జరిగిందన్న ఇక్కడ? రిసీవ్డ్ చెక్ ఫ్రమ్ సుధా అన్నాడు, సుధా నుంచి మనం ఒక చెక్ తీసుకున్నాం, సుధా నుంచి చెక్ తీసుకున్నాం. సో సుధా మనకి చెక్ ఇస్తుంది, అంటే సుధా అనేది గివర్. సో గివర్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది రూల్లో? క్రెడిట్ సైడ్, కాబట్టి సుధా అకౌంట్లో క్రెడిట్ సైడ్ రాసుకోవాలి. చెక్ అనేది ఒక ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్, అది బ్యాంక్ సంబంధించింది, కాబట్టి చెక్ ప్లేస్లో బ్యాంక్ అని రాసుకోవాలి. ओके, इधर क्या हुआ बेटा? अपन सुधा करने से एक चेक रिसीव करे, C22 डेट, रिसीव्ड चेक फ्रॉम सुधा. अपन सुधा करने से एक चेक रिसीव करे. अपन चेक रिसीव कर रहे बोले तो सुधा गिवर है, गिवर किस तरफ है रूल में? क्रेडिट साइड है. सो सुधा अकाउंट में क्रेडिट साइड बैंक बोल के लिख लेना. कई को बैंक बोल के लिख लेना? चेक इज रिलेटेड टू बैंक. इंस्टेड ऑफ चेक वी हैव टू राइट बैंक. सो डेट इज 22, डेट इज 22. एंड व्हाट अबाउट कैश? कैश डेट ऑफ हाउ मच गिवन? 12 or 16, sorry, cash date given 16. Okay, right. See the last transaction. Sudha account settled given beta. Sudha account settled. Settled means nothing but close. Sudha account settled means said. Settled means nothing but close. Sudha account we have to close after giving 10% discount. Okay, how to close the account? See, very simple. We have to do debit side total and credit side total. Debit side amount column do total, debit side amount column total cheyalana. Debit side 11,000 plus 8,000. So debit side total is 19,000. Now do credit side total. 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 3 13. Credit side total is 13. Both are same, debit total and credit total? No, but now we have to make it equal. Both are not equal, debit side and credit side. Now we have to make it equal. That is called balancing. How to make it equal? In these two, which is the big amount? Debit. So both sides write the debit amount 19,000. 19,000. Now do minus from big amount to small amount. 19,000 minus 13,000, how much? 6,000 rupees. So on these 6,000 rupees we have to calculate discount. So I will calculate discount here. So discount 6,000 rupees into 10% discount given on in the question. 10% means 10 by 100. See here, Sudha account given 10% discount given. 10% means how much? 10 by 100. So on the 6,000 rupees, so on the 6,000 rupees, we have to calculate discount. 6,000 into 10%, 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. Discount is 600. Then what is the cash balance? What is the cash balance from the 6,000 rupees? You have to minus the 600 discount. Then 6,000 minus 600, how much? 5,400. Now you get a doubt. This discount and cash, which side we have to write? Okay, in debit and credit, which is the smallest amount? In debit and credit, credit is the smallest amount. So these two we have to write on credit side like this. By discount account, by discount account 600 rupees. Next one, by cash account 5,400 rupees. Now do total in write the last date in the February month last date 28. With this problem completed. Like this we have to do compulsory question in the final exam for 5 marks in for intermediate as well as become first year first semester students. So compulsory you will get one question in the final exam, so you prepare very well. Okay, you prepare very well for the examination. Okay, like this we have to do the problem. I hope you understand. If you not understand, listen once again the problem. Remember one thing, प्रैक्टिसिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. लिसे बोलते समय सुनते समय बहुत अच्छा लगता है, प्रॉब्लम समझ में आया जैसा दिखता है मगर नहीं आता. ప్రాబ్లం చెప్పేటప్పుడు వినేటప్పుడు అబ్బాబా ఇంత ఈజీరా ప్రాబ్లం అనిపిస్తుంది, కానీ పెన్ను పట్టుకొని బుక్ మీద పెడితే కానీ తెలియదు ఎంత కష్టమో. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు డూ ప్రాక్టీస్. ప్రాక్టీస్ మేక్స్ మ్యాన్ పర్ఫెక్ట్. ప్రాక్టీస్ మేక్స్ మ్యాన్ పర్ఫెక్ట్. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు డూ ప్రాక్టీస్ దిస్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్, అదర్వైజ్ యూ ఆర్ unable to do the problems in the exam. One more thing I will tell you, before going to exam, at least in a year minimum 4 to 5 times each problem you have to do practice. That is minimum, otherwise you are unable to do in the exam. And one day before exam also you have to do practice compulsory, otherwise you will fail in the exam. Okay, you are unable to write a problem in the exam. Okay, let's see the next question. 12th question. What is asking here? Prepare Swami account. Prepare Swami account from the following. So here I will write heading as a Swami account. Okay, I will write here heading as a Swami account. In shortcut we have to write actually. So here I will write shortcut A by C. Okay, right. Now come to the next question. Now come to the next question. Amount due to Swami. Amount due to Swami. Amount due to Swami. That means we are liable to pay cash to Swami. Amount due to Swami అంటే అర్థమేనా? మనం స్వామికి డబ్బులు ఇచ్చేది ఉంది. Amount due to Swami का मतलब क्या बेटा? अपन स्वामी को पैसे देने का है. So in Swami account credit side we have to write opening balance by balance brought down. Okay, how much amount given in the question? 12,000. So credit side you have to write 12,000 as a opening balance. If you observe carefully here, for your better understanding I am telling you, here amount due to Swami given, that means we are liable to pay cash to Swami. మనం స్వామికి ఇచ్చేది ఉంది, अपन स्वामी को देने का है. That's why we written credit side by balance brought down. Okay, if you observe previous question, amount due from Swami given here. What is given here? From Swami given. When from Swami given, that means amount due from Swami means Swami is liable to pay cash to us. Amount due from Swami ante Swami manaki ichedi undi. Amount due from Sudha बोलता क्या बेटा? Sudha अपन को पैसे देने का है. That's why in this question we written opening balance on debit side. See, in this question we written opening balance on which side? Debit side. Okay, but in the second question here amount due to Swami given, that's why we written opening balance on which side? Credit side. This is very very important step. Students, so many students will confuse here. So when they have to write on credit side, they will write on debit side. When they have to write on debit side, they will write on credit side. Total answer will be wrong. So be careful in the opening balance. Be careful in the opening balance. You no need to prepare more problems in this chapter. From this chapter, page number 64, you prepare only question number 11, 12, 15, 16, and 17 for intermediate first year. Intermediate first year students, you prepare only 5 problems for the final exam. Definitely from these 5 only you will get one question. What are the questions? Question number 11, 12, 15, 16, 17. This is question number 12 answer. This is question number 12 answer. So in previously I explained question number 11 answer. This is question number 11 answer. This is question number 11 answer. Okay, so this is question number 11 answer. Now we are doing question number 12 answer here. Okay, right. Let's see once again what is the second step given. Goods purchased from Swami. Goods purchased from Swami. So we are purchasing goods from Swami. See, already I told you, when we are preparing Swami account, assume that you are the Swami. नहीं मुंदुन्न वाले ने स्वामी अनुकोली आपके सामने जो बैठते उसको सामने स्वामी समझना मेरे सामने आप है मैं आपको स्वामी समझता हूँ आपके सामने मैं हूँ आप मुझे स्वामी समझ लो बेटा ఈ అకౌంట్ లెడ్జర్ అకౌంట్ ప్రిపేర్ చేసేటప్పుడు మన ముందు ఎవరు ఉంటే వాళ్ళని స్వామి అనుకోవాలి నా ముందు మీరున్నారు సో నేను మిమ్మల్ని స్వామి అనుకుంటున్నా మీ ముందు నేనున్నా సో మీరు నన్ను స్వామి అనుకోండి గూడ్స్ పర్చేస్డ్ ఫ్రమ్ స్వామి సో ఐఎమ్ పర్చేసింగ్ గూడ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ స్వామి సో స్వామి రిసీవర్ ఆర్ గివర్ స్వామి ఇస్ ఏ గివర్ సో రిమెంబర్ ఆల్వేస్ you have to always remember the rule beta. What is the rule? You have to write here. What is the rule? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So goods purchased from Swami means Swami is giving goods to us, so Swami is a giver. Giver means which side we have to write? Credit side. So in Swami account, credit side we have to write by purchase account, by purchase account. Okay, what is the amount given in the question? In the amount question given 16,000, so write down here 16,000. What is the date? What is the date given in the question? 2018 January 2nd and 8th. 2018 January 2nd and this is 8th. See the next question. Goods written by Swami. Goods written by Swami. Previously, see, goods written by Swami. Just a minute, beta. This is goods written to Swami or goods written by Swami. I will check 15th date question. 15th date question. This is the textbook. So 15th date question. Goods written to Swami. So here mistake I written here. So I will erase that one. So it is unable to erase, so no problem. I will write with pen. Right, so here what is the question, and actually in the question given here, goods returned to Swami, goods returned to Swami, goods returned to Swami given. So goods returned to Swami means on 8th date we purchased goods from Swami. That goods only, some damaged goods are there, so we returned that goods to Swami. So Swami is a receiver. మనం ఏమైనా 8th date నాడు గూడ్స్ పర్చేస్ చేసాము 15th date నాడు గూడ్స్ రిటర్న్ టు స్వామి అంటే మనం స్వామికి రిటర్న్ ఇచ్చాం. దట్ మీన్స్ స్వామి ఈజ్ ఏ రిసీवर. क्या हुआ बेटा इधर? गुड्स परचेज फ्रॉम स्वामी. 8 तारीख को अपन गुड्स परचेज करे स्वामी करने से 15 तारीख को उसको रिटर्न दे दे रहे डैमेज है बोलकर. ठीक है, सो व्हेन वी आर रिटर्निंग गुड्स टू स्वामी, स्वामी इज ए रिसीवर. व्हेन स्वामी इज ए रिसीवर, which side we have to write? We have to write on debit side. So debit side we will write to purchase return, to purchase return account. Okay, how much goods we returned beta? Returned 5,000 rupees. So here we have to write 5,000 rupees. Okay, what is the date? What is the date? See, 15th. So write that date. 2018 January 15th. Okay, see the next transaction. Cash paid to Swami 16,000. Cash paid to Swami. Business paid cash to Swami. So you are the Swami. So you are the receiving the goods. Okay. So that means Swami is receiving the goods. So receiver is on which side? Debit side. So in Swami account debit side we have to write to cash account. To cash account. Okay, what happened on a year? How much amount given? Cash paid to Swami 16,000 rupees. So write down here 16,000 rupees. And what is the date? Date given here 20. So write down the date 20. క్వశ్చన్లు ఏం చెప్పాడు నాన్న ఇక్కడ క్యాష్ పేడ్ టు స్వామి అన్నాడు ఏమన్నాడు క్యాష్ పేడ్ టు స్వామి అంటే మనం గూడ్స్ స్వామికి పే చేశాము మనం గూడ్స్ స్వామికి పే చేశాము ఎప్పుడైతే మనం గూడ్స్ స్వామికి పే చేశామో స్వామి రిసీవర్ రిసీవర్ ఎక్కడుంది రూల్లో డెబిట్ సైడ్ అందుకోసమే స్వామి అకౌంట్లో డెబిట్ సైడ్ రాసుకున్నాము ఏం పే చేశాము స్వామికి క్యాష్ కాబట్టి క్యాష్ అని రాసుకున్నాము डेट कॉलम लो डेट राशामु क्या हुआ बेटा इधर अपन स्वामी को कैश पे करे अपन स्वामी को कैश पे करे अपन स्वामी को कैश पे करे तो स्वामी रिसीवर है रिसीवर किस तरफ है क्वेश्चन में डेबिट साइड सो स्वामी अकाउंट में डेबिट साइड लिख लेना स्वामी अकाउंट में डेबिट साइड लिख लेना ओके सो इन स्वामी अकाउंट वी हैव टू राइट ऑन डेबिट साइड so now with this section complete with this transaction completed see the next one goods purchased from Swami. Once again, we purchased some goods from Swami. So, when you purchase goods from Swami, Swami is giver. So, giver is on which side? Credit side. So, in Swami account, credit side, we have to write once again by purchase account. By purchase account. Okay. How much goods we purchased here? 9,000 rupees. So, that 9,000 rupees right here. Okay. What is the date? What is the date? Date is 24. So write down here date 24. So once again we purchase the goods from Swami. So 8th how we done same as it is 24th. Okay, same as it is 24. See these two are both same beta only date is changing. Only date is changing. Both are same. Goods purchased from Swami. Goods purchased from Swami. Both are same. Okay. See the next transaction. Swami account settled by check with 10% discount. Swami account settled by check with 10% discount. Already I told you in previous class. Settled means what? Close. We have to close the Swami account. We have to close the Swami account. How to close the Swami account? We have to do the total. First do the credit side total. So if you do the credit side total, 12 plus 16, 28. 28 plus 9. Credit side total is 37,000. Credit side total is how much beta? 37,000. Now do the debit side total. 16 plus 5 how much? Debit side total is 21,000. Debit side total is 21,000. Both are equal. No, credit total is 37,000. Debit total is 21,000. Both are not equal. Now we have to make it equal. Now both we have to make it equal. How it is possible? When you are making it equal, that is called balancing. How to make it equal? See. In debit and credit, which is the biggest amount? Debit is the big amount. So both sides in total column write that big amount. 37,000. 37,000. Okay. 37,000. 37,000. Now do minus from 37,000 minus 21,000. 0, 0, 0. Do minus beta. 7 minus 1, 6. 3 minus 2, 1. So 16,000 rupees we got. On this 16,000 rupees, we have to calculate discount. Okay. So discount equals to 16,000 rupees into 10%, 10 by 100. Okay. 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. Discount is 1600. Okay. Then here account is settled by check. Said nana check means you have to write bank. So here we have to write bank. Okay. From the 16,000 rupees, from the 16,000 rupees you have to minus discount 1600. Then we will get 14,400. Okay, these two which side we have to write? In debit and credit, which is the smallest amount? In debit and credit, debit is the smallest amount. So these two we have to write on debit side. So to discount account 1600 to bank account 14,400. Okay, what is the date? Last date in the January 31st. So write that date. Okay, so like this we have to do the problem. I hope you understand very well this problem. Okay, no, if you not understand, listen once again. Okay, and do practice, pause this video and do practice without seeing this question so that you can able to understand. Okay, so practicing is very very important. చెప్పేటప్పుడు చాలా ఈజీగా అనిపిస్తుంది కానీ ప్రాబ్లం చేసేటప్పుడే రాదు. सुनते समय बहुत आसान दिखता बेटा, करते समय नहीं आता. क्या करना फिर? प्रैक्टिस करना. एक एक प्रॉब्लम को चार बार प्रैक्टिस करे तो 5 बार प्रैक्टिस करे तो जब ये आंसर आता. ओके, सीधा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Next question. From the following information, prepare Praveen's account. Asking to prepare Praveen account. Okay, balance due from Praveen given. That means Praveen is liable to pay cash to us. Balance due from Praveen అంటున్నాను అంటే ప్రవీణ్ మనకి ఇచ్చేది డబ్బులు, ప్రవీణ్ अपन को देने का है बेटा पैसे. So how to write in the question? See the next one answer. Here we have to write heading Praveen account. So balance due from Praveen side. So debit side we have to write opening balance. Do balance brought down. How much amount given there? 3,500. So 3,500 write as a opening balance here. Whatever date given, that date also you write. 2018 March 7th. 2018 March 7th. Okay, right. See the next one, Nana. What is the next question? Sold goods to Praveen. Sold goods to Praveen. So I am selling goods to Praveen. Assume that you are the Praveen. Meeru Praveen ankondi. Aap Praveen samjho. I am selling goods to Praveen. I am means business. Business selling goods to Praveen. So Praveen is receiver. Praveen is receiver. Remember the rule. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Always you have to remember this rule. Okay, so receiver is on which side? Debit side. So receiver is on debit side. So in Praveen account debit side you write to sale account. To sale account. Tell me the amount. How much amount given in the question? 1500. Date 7. 1500. Date 7. So write down here 1500 and the date is 7. Okay, see the next question. What is given next question? Purchased goods from Praveen. Purchased goods from Praveen. Business purchasing goods from Praveen. That means Praveen is giving the goods. మనం ప్రవీణ్ దగ్గర నుంచి goods purchase చేస్తున్నాము అంటే ప్రవీణ్ గివర్. अपन प्रवीण करने से goods खरीद रहे बेटा बोले तो प्रवीण गिवर है. So giver is on which side in the rule? Giver is on credit side. So in Praveen account credit side we have to write by purchase account. By purchase account. Tell me the amount. How much amount given in the question? How much amount given in the question? Purchase goods from Praveen 1,000 rupees. So write down here 1,000 rupees. Tell me the date. What is the date? 2018. 2018 10th date. So 2018 March 10th. Okay, see the next question. Paid cash to Praveen. Paid cash to Praveen. Business paid cash to Praveen. That means Praveen is receiving the goods. Praveen is receiving the cash. Sorry, Praveen is receiving the cash. So receiver is on which side? Debit side. So debit side we have to write beta. Debit side we have to write what we paid to Praveen? Cash. So write down here to cash account. Okay, how much cash we paid here? How much cash we paid here? Paid cash to Praveen 800. So write down here 800. Okay, what is the date given in the question? Paid cash to Praveen 15th date. So write down here date 15. Okay, see the next transaction. Received cash from Praveen. Business receiving cash from Praveen. That means Praveen is giver. మనము ప్రవీణ్ దగ్గర నుంచి క్యాష్ తీసుకుంటున్నాము. అప్పుడు ప్రవీణ్ కనేసే క్యాష్ లేరే. దట్ మీన్స్ ప్రవీణ్ అనేవాడు గివర్. ప్రవీణ్ గివర్ ఏ బేటా. సో గివర్ ఈజ్ ఆన్ విచ్ సైడ్? క్రెడిట్ సైడ్. సో ఇన్ స్వామి అకౌంట్ క్రెడిట్ సైడ్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ బై what we received beta. What we received? Cash we received. So credit side you have to write by cash account. By cash account. Tell me the amount. How much given the question? Received cash from Praveen 500. Date 23. So write down here 500. Date 23. Okay, see the next transaction. Return goods to Praveen. Return goods to Praveen. That means business is returning goods to Praveen. Business is returning goods to Praveen. So Praveen is receiver. Receiver is on which side in the rule? Debit side. మనం రిటర్న్ ఇస్తున్నాం ప్రవీణ్ కి అంటే ప్రవీణ్ రిసీవర్ రిసీవర్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది డెబిట్ లో ఉంది రిసీవర్ अपन रिटर्न दे रहे बेटा प्रवीण को बोले तो प्रवीण रिसीवर है डेबिट साइड लिख लेना टू परचेज रिटर्न so to when we are purchasing the goods we return on credit side when we are returning write on debit side purchase return 200 rupees okay now so what is the date purchase return goods to Praveen 25th date okay date 25th see the next one Praveen settled account with 10% discount. Settle means already I told you. Settle means what? Close. We have to close the Praveen account. So do the debit side total beta. In Praveen account, debit side total 3,500 plus 1,500, 5,000, 5,800, 6,000. So debit side total is 6,000 rupees. Now do the credit side total 1,000 plus 500, 1,500. So credit side total is 1,500. In these two, both are not equal. In these two, debit is big amount. So both sides write that big amount. 6,000 rupees. 6,000 rupees. Okay. Now do minus from big amount to small amount. 6,000 minus 1,500. 4,500. On this 4,500, we have to calculate discount. On this 4,500, we have to calculate discount. Okay. 4,500 into 10%, that means 10 by 100, 0 cancel, 0 cancel. Discount is 450. Discount is how much beta? 450. Then cash how much we paid? 4,500 minus discount 450, that is 4,050. Okay, now in debit and credit, which is the smallest amount? Credit. So these two amount we have to write on credit side. So by discount account 450 by cash account 4050. So in this question, last day transaction not given ana March month last date 31st. So you can write that date. ఆ మంత్ లో మార్చ్ మంత్ లో లాస్ట్ డేట్ ఏది ఉంటుందో ఆ డేట్ అనేది రాసుకోవాలి. మార్చ్ మంత్ మే లాస్ట్ డేట్ कौन सा रहता बेटा वो डेट लिख लेना. So with this question also completed. This is question number 15 answer beta. This is question number 15 answer. Material see, this is the textbook intermediate first year. This is the accountancy textbook intermediate first year Telangana government intermediate first year textbook. From this book page number 60, this question I explained from the page number 67. So page number 67 I explained, you can also write there page number. So page number 67 question number 15. Okay, we will do two more problems Rana, so that we can complete this ledger account chapter. Okay, see the next question. Prepare Vamshi account from the following side. What you have to do is, you have to, after completing one problem, you have to pause the video, and without seeing the video you can do practice next problem. Okay, after completing your problem you play this video once again and you check where you done the mistake. మీరు ఏం చేయాలన్నా ఒక ప్రాబ్లం అయిపోయిన తర్వాత వీడియోని పాజ్ చేసి మీ సొంతంగా ఒక ప్రాబ్లం చేయాలి. తర్వాత వీడియోని ప్లే చేసి మీరు ఎక్కడ తప్పు చేశారో చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి. లైక్ దట్ యూ हैव टू लर्न द वीडियो. अपन क्या करना बेटा, एक प्रॉब्लम होता है कि वीडियो पास करके बिना देखे दूसरा प्रॉब्लम प्रैक्टिस करना. क्वेश्चन में कहाँ पर गलती करे अपन फाइंड आउट करना, फिर वीडियो प्ले करके चेक कर लेना किधर गलती करे, क्या नहीं करे बोलकर एक बार चेक कर लेना जब प्रॉब्लम आता अपन को. सीधा नेक्स्ट अकाउंट, asking to prepare Vamshi account. So I will write here heading Vamshi account. So H not given in the question, so I will write simply Vamshi account. See the next first transaction, balance due to Vamshi. That means we are liable to pay cash to Vamshi. Manam Vamshi ki ichchedi undi, apan Vamshi ko dene ka hai. So we have to write credit side opening balance. How much amount given? 4,400 at 2018 August 1st. 4,400 2018 August 1st. by balance brought down, by balance brought down, because we are liable to pay 4,400 to Vamshi. See the next one. Purchased goods from Vamshi. Purchased goods from Vamshi. See, you are assume that you are the Vamshi. Okay, I am purchasing goods from Vamshi. I am purchasing goods from Vamshi. Okay, so I am see ఈ ప్రాబ్లం చేసేటప్పుడు జాగ్రత్తగా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటంటే మనం రిసీవరా గివరా అని చెక్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. మనం ఎవరి అకౌంట్ అయితే ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తున్నామో వాడు రిసీవరా గివరా అని చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి. లిసన్ కేర్ఫుల్లీ బెటా వెన్ వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్. Okay, when we are doing the problem, don't think we are receiver or giver. So whose account we are preparing here? Vamshi account. So we have to think whether Vamshi is receiver or giver. अपन प्रॉब्लम करते समय अपन रिसीवर है गिवर है नहीं चेक करना बेटा, किसका अकाउंट बना रहे अपन? वंशी का अकाउंट. सो वंशी रिसीवर है गिवर है चेक करना, जब भी प्रॉब्लम सही आता अपन रिसीवर है गिवर है नहीं चेक करना. सो सी द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. परचेज गुड्स फ्रॉम वंशी सेड. सो अज्यूम दैट यू आर द वंशी. So I am doing business, I am purchasing goods from Vamshi. That means Vamshi is a giver. Vamshi is a giver. I will write here rule: debit the receiver and credit the giver. So purchase goods from Vamshi. I am purchasing goods from Vamshi. Vamshi is a giver. Giver is on which side? Credit side. So in Vamshi account, credit side, we have to write by purchase account. By purchase account. Amount 1500. Okay, date is 5. See the next one. Sold goods to Vamshi. Business sold goods to Vamshi. Business sold goods to Vamshi. That means Vamshi is a receiver. Vamshi is a receiver. Receiver is on which side beta? Receiver is on debit side. So in Vamshi account, debit side we have to write amount 1200. Vamshi account debit side we have to write 1200 to sale account, 2018 August. What is the date? Date given 10th. So that date we have to write here to 10th. Okay, see the next one. Received check from Vamshi. Received check from Vamshi. I am receiving one check from Vamshi. I am receiving one check from Vamshi. So Vamshi is a giver. నేను ఒక చెక్ వంశీ దగ్గర నుంచి తీసుకుంటున్నా అంటే వంశీ అనేవాడు గివర్. మా एक चेक रिसीव लेरू, मैं एक चेक रिसीव करूँ वंशी कहने से. सो वंशी गिवर है. सो गिवर इज ऑन विच साइड? क्रेडिट साइड. सो इन वंशी अकाउंट credit side we have to write. In Vamshi account credit side we have to write what we received. Check is related to bank. So here you write down by bank account. Tell me the amount. How much check you? 1000 rupees check we received. So write down here 1000 rupees. Date 13. Okay, see the next one. Paid cash to Vamshi. Paid cash to Vamshi. So business paid cash to Vamshi. Business paid cash to Vamshi. So cash is Vamshi's receiver. Paid cash to Vamshi saying business paying cash to Vamshi. So Vamshi is the receiver. The receiver is on which side? Debit side. So in Vamshi account debit side we have to write what we paid here? Cash. So write down here to cash account. Tell me the amount. How much amount? How much amount we paid? 500. Paid cash to Vamshi 100 rupees. Date 17. 100 rupees. Date 17. Okay. See the next one. See the next one. Purchased goods from Vamshi. Once again we purchased goods from Vamshi. That means Vamshi is a giver. Giver is on which side? Giver is on credit side. So Vamshi account credit side we have to write by purchase account. By purchase account. Okay, tell me the amount. What is the amount? How much goods we purchased here? 500 rupees. Okay, write down here 500 rupees. What is the date? What is the date? 29. So date 29. Okay, so right now last one. Vamshi account settled with 10% discount. Vamshi account settled with 10% discount. Okay, so account settled means what I told you. Settle means nothing but close. So now we have to close the Vamshi account after giving 10% discount, 5% discount. So do the credit side total. 4,000, 5,900, 6,900, 7,000, 6,900, 7,400. 1 minute. Right. See once again 4, 5. 5,900, 6,900, 7,400. Now see the debit side total 12 plus 1, 1,300. Okay. Now in this bid, in these two, which is a big amount? 7,400. So write down here debit side total 7,400. Debit side total 7,400. Now do minus from big amount to small amount, beta. So 0, 0, 4 minus 3, 1, 7 minus 1, 6. So what is the amount we got here? 6,100. How much we got, beta? 6,100. So on this 6,100, we have to calculate discount. Okay. I think we have to get 6,300, beta. Something, maybe question I written wrong. One time I will check the question. This is the question number. Vamshi account, no? One time I will check the Vamshi account. So 4,400, first one 1,500, 1,200, 1,000, 1,000. One question I not written, beta here. One question I not written. Vamshi returned goods date 23rd date transaction I not written here. Vamshi returned goods. So here I will write 23rd date. I will write with rating so that you can understand. No, I will write with yellow. Vamshi returned goods. Vamshi returned goods. Vamshi returned goods rupees 200. Vamshi returned goods rupees 200. This question I not written on the board, beta. This transaction now we will do. Vamshi returned goods means Vamshi is giving return goods to us. See, on 10th date we sold goods to Vamshi. On 10th date we sold goods to Vamshi. So if from that goods some damaged goods are there. So Vamshi returned goods. That means Vamshi is a giver. Giver is on which side? Giver is on credit side. So credit side we have to write. In Swami Vamshi account credit side we have to write by sale return account 200 date 23rd. Okay, now do the total. If you do the credit side total is 7,600. Okay, this 7,600 only we have to write both sides. I will rough and I will write neatly, beta, so that you can understand. Right. So 7,600 debit side total, credit side total is 1,300. So 6 minus 3 will get 300, 6,300. On this 6,300 we have to do balancing. So total is 7,600. 7,600. On this 7,600 we have to calculate discount. Okay, so discount equals to 6,300 into 5% discount there, Nana. So 5% means 5 by 100. 5% means 5 by 100. 2 zeros cancel. 63 into 5. 5 3 is 15. 5 plus 1 carry. 5 6 is 30. 30 plus 1 31. So 315 is the discount. So how much cash we paid here? 6,300 minus 315. So we'll get 5,985. So this is the final answer. So which side write these two? In debit and credit, debit is the smallest amount, beta. So debit side we have to write to discount account 315 to cash account 5,985. With this problem is completed. With this problem is completed. What is the date? Last date in the month, August month, last date 31st. That date we have to write. So with this problem also completed, and we left only one problem. Last problem we left. If you complete that problem, this chapter will finish. Okay, see the next one. Compulsory from these 5 questions, compulsory you are going to get one problem in the final exam. This is damn sure. You are going to get one problem in the final exams from these chapters. Okay, prepare Anirudh account. What is said, Nana, here? Prepare Anirudh account. Whose account we have to prepare? Anirudh account. So write in next chapter heading Anirudh account, already I written. Okay, see the next one. Balance due from Anirudh. Balance due from Anirudh. That means business Anirudh is liable to pay to us. So debit side we have to write 2018 December 1st 1900. Okay, So 2018 December 1st 1900 amount, this is called opening balance to balance brought down. Okay, see the next transactions, what is given. See the next transaction, what is given. Sold goods to Anirudh. Sold goods to Anirudh. Already I told you when we are doing problem. Okay, whose account we are preparing here? Anirudh account. So Anirudh is a assume that you are the Anirudh. Me munde evaru unte వాళ్ళని Anirudh అనుకోవాలి. So in front of me you are the you are there. So I am assuming you are Anirudh, and in front of you I am is here. So you think I am the Anirudh. Okay, sold goods to Anirudh. So I am selling goods to Anirudh. So Anirudh is receiver. Anirudh is receiver. So remember the rule. Debit the receiver, credit the giver, credit the giver. So sold goods to Anirudh Nana, that means debit the receiver, credit the giver. So Anirudh is receiver, debit the receiver, credit the giver given here. So sold goods to Anirudh given, sold goods to Anirudh given. That means business is selling goods to Anirudh. Anirudh is receiver. Receiver is on which side? Debit side. So in the answer, debit side we have to write, okay, to sale amount 1000, to sale account, because we sold goods. So write down here to sale account amount 1000. Date. What is the date? What is the date given? 9th. So 9th we have to write here. Date 9th. Okay. See the next one. Purchased goods from Anirudh. Business purchased goods from Anirudh. That means Anirudh is giver. Giver is on which side? Credit side. So in Anirudh account, credit side we have to write by purchase. Okay, by purchase. 12, day 12 by purchase. Okay, 2018 August 12th, August or December. So December 12th, what is the amount? Purchase goods from Anirudh 700. So write down here 700. Okay, see the next one beta. Return goods to Anirudh, return goods to Anirudh, return goods to Anirudh. Business returned goods to Anirudh, business returned goods to Anirudh. That means business is giving return to Anirudh. See, on 12th date we purchased goods. In that goods some damaged goods are there. We returned. 12th date నాడు మనం కొన్ని గూడ్స్ పర్చేజ్ చేశాము అనిరుద్ దగ్గర, అవి డ్యామేజ్ ఉంటే రిటర్న్ పంపించాము. 15th డేట్ నాడు మనం రిటర్న్ పంపించాము అంటే అనిరుద్ రిసీవర్. రిసీవర్ ఈజ్ ఆన్ విచ్ సైడ్? డెబిట్ సైడ్. సో ఇన్ డెబిట్ side we have to write date 15, purchase return 200. So debit side we have to write in Anirudh account to purchase return, to purchase return amount 200. What is the date given? That date we have to write here. So date given 15th date we have to write. See the next question. Anirudh returned goods. Anirudh returned goods means Anirudh is giving return to the business. That's see, on 9th date we sold goods to Anirudh. Now Anirudh returned goods means Anirudh is giving return goods to the business. That means Anirudh is giver. Giver is on which side? Giver is on credit side. So in Anirudh account credit side we have to write Nana. So date 20 amount 100. Date 20 amount 100 by sale return. By sale return. Right, see the last transaction. I think received check from Anirudh. Business is receiving one check from Anirudh. Anirudh is a giver. Giver is on credit side. So in Anirudh account credit side we have to write check is related to bank. So instead of check we have to write here bank. By bank account amount 400. What is the date given in the question? Date given 25. That date we have to write here. So date 25 and the last date, last transaction. Okay, paid cash to Anirudh. Business paid cash to Anirudh. Business paid cash to Anirudh. That means Anirudh is receiver. Receiver is on which side? Debit side. So in Anirudh account debit side you write to cash 600. Sorry, I written in different problem. Just a minute. So paid cash to Anirudh 600 beta. paid cash to Anirudh 600. So debit side we have to write date 28, amount 600. So 600 to cash account, date 28. Okay. Now with this, any discount given in this question discount is not given, so simply we have to close the account, that is we have to do balancing. మనం బ్యాలెన్స్ చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది. ఈ ప్రాబ్లంలో డిస్కౌంట్ ఇవ్వలేదు, డిస్కౌంట్ కనుక్కోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. నో నీడ్ టు ఫైండ్ అవుట్ డిస్కౌంట్ ఇన్ దిస్ ప్రాబ్లమ్. इन ये प्रॉब्लम में डिस्काउंट करने की जरूरत नहीं दिया उन्होंने. नाउ डू द डेबिट साइड टोटल. डेबिट साइड टोटल 1000 plus 1900, 2900, 3100, 3700. Debit side total 3700. Now do the credit side total 1200. Okay, in these two, debit is big amount, so both sides write that big amount 3700. 3700. Now do minus from big amount to small amount beta. So 3700 minus 1200, 2500. Write on which side? Credit side. This 2500 write on credit side. This is called closing balance. By balance carried down, last date in the month, December month, last day 31. The same balance will write next month as a opening balance. To balance brought down. Okay, 2500. So here December after next month January, so here also changing 2019 January 1st. Okay, with this problem also completed. So very important beta, 5 problems are very important. This is question number 17. This is question number 17 answer. Okay, and this is question number 16 answer. This is question number 16 answer. Okay, next this is question number 16. This is 15th question answer. This is question number 12 answer. This is question number 11 answer. Okay, so compulsory from these 5 problems you are going to get 1 problem in the final exam for 5 marks for intermediate first year, and this problem also useful for degree students also. For other ledger accounts, whoever, if you want to learn the ledger topic, you can do like this also beta. So with this I am going to close this session. In the next chapter I will start cash book nana. So very important for intermediate first year as well as degree first semester. Okay, take care.